Rumors about Stefon Diggs putting hands on Cardi B is circulating all over social media. They had a good Mother's Day together, but they had an argument outside of a cafe in Maryland, and people are alleging that Stefon took it too far and went upside Cardi's head. His chef tried to warn everybody that he was violent, but people figured since she was in the courtroom displaying dusty behavior, she had to be lying, but it's a possibility she could have been telling the truth.
Cardi B, it's okay.
He was leaned up against his sports car trying to keep his cool. Cardi come out talking to him like he's some sucker after he done paid for her meal. No telling what her financial situation is like. It took her 8 years to release her album. I'm pretty sure the record label took all the money that she made from her tour. Now she coming to him looking for a free meal and got the nerve to be talking crazy about child support. I don't know if he put hands on her, but by the looks of this footage, something went down. Now everybody online trying to give their take on what they thought happened because of what happened in the past with his chef.
Looks like Chef Mila had one last thing to get off her chest.
The way he treated you when you were pregnant, the way he talked to you when you were pregnant, the way that the same people that has defended him in this know how he treated you while you were pregnant and how he was to you when you were pregnant, will always be something I will never understand. The same person that abused you abused me. And our text messages show how he belittled you, how he spoke to you.
I believe that Mila knows a lot, right? Because at one point she was friends with Cardi and she was in the house with Stefon. But also I believe that Mila is very salty. Why, days after Stefon and Cardi are seen together, decide to post? The timing of it all is very bad and it makes you look like a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It makes it look like you're mad that they popped out together. That's what it looks like.
I remember one particular night, and you know the night that I'm talking about. That night, it happened to you. That's not my story to tell.
It's not your story to tell. And honestly, sometimes you just gotta stop talking. Whether she's telling the truth or not, none of this looks good on her behalf. And being that Cardi and Stefon Diggs were just seen out on Mother's Day, it just looks like, oh, you're posting this because you're mad that he's with his girl. He's with his girlfriend. And you're mad that Cardi got the man. That's what it looks like. And I'm not saying she's lying, but now everybody looks at her to be a liar because of what happened in that courtroom. At this point, just don't say nothing else. Just leave the situation alone.
I knew she wasn't about to let this go, y'all. I called it. Hey guys, it's your girl Gentry Hey, and I knew from the moment I saw Stefon Diggs and Cardi B at his Mother's Day event, just living it up, you know, having a good time, regardless if they're together or not, that Chef Mila, his former chef, was going to come back with something. Seeing them together, being cordial, having a good time, triggered her. Girl, we don't want to see no more text messages. We just want you to keep those in your heart, in your soul, wherever you need to keep them for yourself. But Cardi doesn't play about getting lawyers and suing you. So you might just want to tread light. As far as Stefon, what's that movie? Y'all help me out. That movie where that lady was just like obsessed with him. It's like came out in like the 1990s or something. I think we have a problem. At this point, it's getting very weird. It's very concerning. It's giving obsessed. And maybe it's just clout, you know, clickbait, clout bait, trying to make a name for herself. But I think we should try a different way. Like, your food looks delicious. So maybe we should just switch gears. That's all I'm saying.
I know y'all heard what she had to say, but what this next girl got to say, y'all need to listen all the way to the end because I think she connecting a whole lot of dots.
I just knew that after Cardi was spotted at Stefon Diggs' foundation for his charity event for Mother's Day, that somebody was gonna crawl out the woodwork with a story, a baby, something. But I did not think it would be Miss Chef Mila. Chef Mila took to TikTok today to talk about how Stefon treated Cardi during her pregnancy, how he treated her in the delivery room. And my question is, how do you know how Stefon treated Cardi in the delivery room? Like, were you there? I don't get all this. And no matter how he treated her during her pregnancy, in the delivery room, after the pregnancy, Cardi don't care. These ladies really need to give it up at this point. They're together, they're a couple. That's that. I mean, y'all have done the most. Like, all these stories, all these babies going to court. Okay, and they still together. But let me know what y'all think about Chef Mila's video down below in the chat.
Y'all heard that? It's starting to make sense, ain't it? Yeah, man, it's starting to make a whole lot of sense. Y'all need to listen to what this lady got to say.
Mila is talking about everything except for what she should be talking about. I think what she's trying to expose is that Stefon treats Cardi like shit, but we know that already. We've seen the text messages, we've seen the allegations, we've seen about the thing about them on the boat with the pink whatever it was. Like, we know this already. We know that she gets treated like dirt, and we know that she's gonna stay regardless. What we wanted to see from you was the abuse, the attack that happened, the assault. You're not talking about that, girl. You're trying to expose his cheating. And at this point, Cardi doesn't care. So why should we? This is now seeming like a lover's quarrel. Like, she's just upset with the fact that he's with Cardi. So she's trying to get back at him. Like, take it to bed, girl.
See, now that's enough to make somebody fighting mad. That's enough to make somebody stand outside the cafe and listen to everything you talk and let you go off and talk crazy, then turn around and allegedly put both hands on you because regardless of what Cardi B got going on, Stefon was definitely having an affair with his chef.
This. Not us still talking about this a week later. Girl, use proper legal channels to fight your fight, or let's stay off the internet with the drama. I'm sorry, somebody has to say it. Okay? Now, here's what I'm gonna say. I'll never discredit when a woman says she's been abused in any way, physical, emotional, verbal. I don't discredit that. However, when you are taking someone to criminal court in any matter, they need proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay? Proof beyond a reasonable doubt. You need hardcore evidence that shows that X, Y, and Z happened. Okay? And you also need to do your part in documenting such said matters, okay? Obviously, in this case, this did not happen. But a week later, it's every day we trickling out more information. Baby, didn't you have a time to discuss that before the trial? Now that it's over, girl, just let it go. Strategize if you feel like you have more to say, another case to make. But all of this with my girl, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. We've already seen that her lawyers are A1 and top tier, okay? It's not gonna work for you, sis. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
If Cardi B go to jail for retaliating against Stefon Diggs, who gonna take in her black kids? I don't think Offset family willing to do all of that. And Cardi's family, I don't even know if they claiming them kids like that. It's all good when you got money, but if she down on her luck, everything could change.
On the stand, the chef also said that Stefon Diggs is sleeping with Cardi B's hair braider.
And who did you meet up in New York City?
I met up with Shy Charles.
And did you tell anyone here about what happened to you?
No, I didn't tell anyone there because they have their own interpersonal sexual relationship. So I would have never told her anything like that.
We're going to put some respect on Shy Charles' names because not only does she do hair for Cardi B and her kids, but she also has done work for some big names like Beyonce and Tiana Taylor. She is not one to be played with. And I'm going to assume that, she's been working with Cardi B for some time, so they probably are friends now. The things that she is saying on this stand, it could very well be true, right? And she could very well know a lot of Stefon Diggs' dirt. You know what I'm saying? But also, I think she's pulling this out and pulling these things out to like get at him, because every time she looks over and she smirks at him. And you know, I'm not saying Stefon Diggs is innocent, because men have done worse for less, right? And it's clear that he just gonna slang his dick around everywhere. But it just kind of seems like this girl got a vendetta to air all his ish out. And
Man, I just don't know. It's so much drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with S.A.T videos each and every day. Cardi, you gonna have to take some karate classes or something. You can't be dealing with football players and don't know how to fight. He tackle that ass, you gonna be through. That BBL explode. All you can do is call for the paramedics. Lord have mercy, I hope these rumors ain't true. Everything you heard is allegations, speculations. I doubt if he put hands on her, but you know the internet be talking. People be making up rumors. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. And one more thing before I go.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T that you want, and my music hit so hard, make you say, oh my God.